This is the glazing segment. Actually, no, I'm playing. This is the players' ball. Shout out to Curry.
My
Got
goat.
that new deal.
My goat.
I'm not gonna lie, Cheyenne, I'm leaning towards almost saying my goat. Because I never really cheered for Curry like that. Like I always watch, I knew. But this Olympics that just passed, I was like, yo, this how it feels to cheer for Curry? Crazy.
I feel like it's always like we talk about LeBron so much, and I love LeBron. I am not a LeBron hater. I think LeBron is like the closest thing we have to like a real life black superhero. Don't get me wrong, but Steph has always been super special to me, and I think he is in that conversation.
I think Steph is the Western Conference GOAT, with Michael Jordan being the Eastern Conference GOAT. But he might have to share that title with Kobe, though.
I don't think he would mind if it's anybody.
I don't want to be that guy, man. I don't want to be that guy. Listen, we're in 2024 now, right?
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, go ahead, say it.
I'm at the point now, like this is outside of Curry. Certain stuff that we be like ranking, I don't feel like it's the best no more. Depending on certain stuff, though. Like I feel like
behind that.
I feel like Jordan is the best, but there's some there's some flaws, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but not only are there flaws, but I also feel like when you are talking about someone in terms of impact, like these kids have never seen him play. So like when we're talking about how impactful people are and that like influences our rankings, these kids don't know about Jordan. These kids don't even listen to Tupac. So
that's you big bang. What's up, Chris? I think Daryl's right, but that's almost what am I fucking trying to say? The GOATs in a certain sense are like generational, right? So I think basketball, I think music, nobody's ever gonna bring up certain people because they're just way older. Nobody's gonna put LL in their list unless they're an old head. Yes, we know the foundation. We know Slick Rick, Karis one. We all of them. We don't even list because that's like we weren't in that generation. We understand the foundation, right? So it's almost getting like that with Jordan to a sense where these little kids, we never seen them play. We barely seen them play, low key.
Right.
Well, the thing about it is the reason why Jordan is the GOAT is just because of the dominance. When he comes on the court, he's pretty much unstoppable. So I give that same kind of credence to Black Mamba too, but he's kind of like a clone a little bit. And I think Steph is also pretty much unstoppable. So I think, Steph can drain a bucket from anywhere on the court. So
that's a fact. I think for me, I think I'm gonna just start ranking shit based on the generation because it's the lines are getting blurred.
It is getting blurry,
and you can't how everybody says, well, if LeBron would play it back then, or if Jordan played it back or currently and whatever. But you see that one channel on Insta or YouTube where the dude.
Well, the issue is the title though, the greatest of all time.
All time, correct, right, correct.
But as far as dominance goes.
I don't think you can have, we throw around GOATs, but I don't think you can have of all time when something is like constantly reinventing itself.
Yeah, the game has evolved a lot.
Right.
It's to the point where they're like, we should make the courts bigger.
Should be 4 points. Isn't somebody trying to make something worth 4 points?
In the Philippines, in the Philippine league, they got the 4-pointer.
Yeah.
Don't they got
I kind of would hate to see them just jacking up a lot of shots, but
I saw somebody who said they should make, was it dunks? They should make dunks the most points. That way people actually have to go to the basket and not just shoot from half court.
They should let you take points from the other team if you do something.
Damn,
they should do something to make it more exciting.
I think they can make dunks. They can make dunks a 3-point as well, and then just do layups 2 points. Like a bell curve.
Free throws should subtract a point from the other team.
In Asia, they're doing that 4-point.
Okay. Well, if we're Curry is definitely one of those people who's influential. Not even just talking
I
and
mean,
changing.
that
Like,
picture of Braun, KD, and Curry at the Olympics.
oh yeah,
I might get that shit framed.
No, low-key.
The young up and coming players that I see online and little clips and stuff, they're modeling their game after Curry now. I don't see Utah Jazz push off.
Kids are
what's
shooting from
crazy?
half court.
I see a lot of people be like, "Oh, who's your GOAT?" A lot of people be saying like low key, which I don't know. A lot of people be like, "Nah, I like Paul George." I'm like, "Huh?"
Man, this
And they're like,
conversation
"Nah,
been getting
PG
on
my
my
GOAT."
nerves.
Huh?
I don't even know if I have. I don't even know if I have Paul George over Dame.
No, I'm picking Dame, but I mean,
I was gonna say I love me some Dame, so I like Paul George too, but nah, I love me some Dame Dollar more.
Dame Dollar.
Yeah, no, I'm confused. I'm confused when like the Gen Z be like PGs are good. I don't get it. Like I know PG nice, but why you ain't saying KD?
Right.
When somebody has a shoe deal that eclipses Jordan brand, then I'll call him the GOAT.
Paul George is like T-Mac.
You know what?
I mean, yes.
That makes sense. Actually, no, that makes sense.
T-Mac was my GOAT, but I understand how people are like T-Mac is like trash, or not trash, but they were like obviously with injury he wasn't what he could have.
And PG had injuries, so they are kind of similar.
Yeah. Handle with 6'9", yeah. I mean, but correct. But that's our KD. Ain't KD kind of,
KD is 7 feet. Like, let's keep it a bud.
Right.
Yeah. KD has
was standing by Embiid, and they were like shoulder to shoulder.
Right.
He's like one of those like it's just unmentionable. Like you don't even have to. Just goes without saying.
I'm very interested to see the landscape like 5 years from now, like who's considered a GOAT. Because I could really make an argument for LeBron could at least be 1A at this point.
If this is a Rushmore, I think you just go with Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Steph on Rushmore.
Yeah. Wait, run that back again.
Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Steph.
KD is more close to that weird gap between millennials and Gen Z.
I really love Kobe, but I don't know if I don't know if he's there for me. To be honest.
But who could stop him?
I don't know if
he had years with nobody on his team.
06 Kobe is
Shaqtin', yeah.
He dropped 81.
Kobe in my top.
I would for Mount Rushmore. I would really have to sit down and think about it for real.
Low key,
for me,
I can get away with not putting Jordan on the Mount Rushmore at this point.
I mean, yeah,
because it's you don't have to.
Because I could put Kobe instead of Jordan.
Yeah, you could.
Even though we all know that Kobe is the remix to Jordan, but I'm talking about as far as 2024, like.
It would be Kobe
Curry,
over Jordan,
LeBron, and like I would say KD.
KD is
I would say KD or
I think KD is equally dominant on the court, but he's just too much of a whiner.
Okay, LeBron whines
a lot. That's a part of the
game. I ain't tripping on that.
Yeah, that's a part of who.
No, having a burner count to respond to Twitter haters is not part of the game.
I think that's what you gotta do as a millennial person. Not even
in
as
this era, having a burner account is not crazy.
It's not crazy.
But it's not GOAT behavior. You can't be the king like that.
I think it is GOAT behavior.
If social media exists when Jordan would have been popping his shit.
I was just about to say, bro.
Come on,
I don't think so.
Jordan would have been going crazy.
Jordan doesn't even like handing out autographs. He's not going to waste his time.
Jordan would have
had burner accounts.
He would have had the regular account. He would go on IG Live after sweeping somebody in the series. Like, come on now.
I think
he
you
would
would have
have
just seen a
burner
lot more
accounts.
compulsive gambling. That's how that would
I
have
was
Oh,
been.
gonna
that's
say
for
he would
sure.
have burner accounts just to gamble. Like
He'll definitely be a FanDuel sponsor.
he
For
would.
sure. For sure.
Definitely would have been caught up in them throwing games.
Oh,
And he would have more kids too.
Well, we would have been able to find him because he could have kids out there, but that social media wasn't crazy like that back then.
yeah.
It wasn't no sleuths.
Yeah, I feel like as a player,
These
you just
days.
gotta adjust to the times, whatever the media is. And right
I
now we're in
agree.
the internet, so it is what it is.
You would have been caught up.
And I don't think KD never said that wrong on none of his burner accounts. It should stand. He should. Only thing I wish is he would have said it on his main account because he should
Yeah,
stand on
what?
business.
Well,
Defend
that's
yourself on your own account. Why you gotta make a burner?
yeah. That's why, like on the Olympics, when he was talking a little spicy, it was like, well, that's nice that
Yeah,
it's
that
on
was
his
cool.
actual account. Like it's
And
not,
that was cool.
yeah.
Nobody was like, "Oh, what the fuck, KD? Shut up." No, that shit was valid.
How many more years do we think Steph has with his $60 million 1 year deal?
I think at this point,
I think like 4 or 5.
So is he going to go to another team then?
No, I think he's going to retire in Golden State.
It depends what Golden State. It depends.
I would like him
I
to
think he's gonna
retire
retire.
with the Warriors, but
I mean, I thought Clay would retire as a Warrior too.
that's what I was
I
just about to
did.
say. But I could also see him being an asset to somebody else because he might get older, but I mean, he's checking up shit from across the court. It's not like he's running
And who
into
said
a
Curry
wall every
can't have
game.
his spot up Ray Allen era?
Yeah, exactly. So he's an asset to just kick it out, let him juggle it, and toss it up in there. And
Yeah, that's at
like-
least another 2-3 years in there.
So that means he could make the Las Vegas expansion team then.
You know who I think is going to retire this year? I think it's going to be the year that Draymond retires.
I can see
He
it.
needs to.
you need to go. Go on the podcast, just sit on, do his podcast, and just chill, bro.
I think he's going to retire not because he's done with the game. I think he's going to retire because
he's going to get suspended.
Deal with them.
Amazon bought
going to
NBA
get
rights.
suspended,
And
I
they're
think
making a show.
I think they're going to suspend him indefinitely again, and I think they're going to be like, he's going to be like, I'm going to just retire then.
And
If
go
y'all
work
let
at
me come
Amazon.
back, if y'all let me come back and play the way I want to play, I'm retiring.
And then he could be the next Charles Barkley on Amazon because they got an NBA show now.
Yeah,
So.
terrible.
I like Draymond though.
That
I
is
don't
true.
like him as a basketball player, but I do think that he's an entertaining person.
3 years, Chris. That's a long time.
He realistically, yes, but I think that he's just going to like start getting suspended again, and then I
The
think
NBA is tired of him, bro.
they're gonna be like, sit your ass down, and he's gonna be like, bro, if y'all let me come back and fight, then I'm out.
And fight, boy.
You don't let me put
think
Rudy
it's what
Gobert in
happened.
another headlock.
Right.
I'm out.
He going to give up. I gotta be me. Come on now. This is how I play.
That actually sound like something Draymond would say.
Draymond,
I gotta be
Draymond
me.
can go to the new Seattle expansion team, and we'll take Steph.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think Steph gonna retire as a Warrior. I will be very surprised.
Yeah.
I
If he
would
goes
too.
somewhere else.
There's no way, bro.
We're gonna see Steph, LeBron, and Bronny on the Vegas expansion team.
I can
They
make an
get your
argument
tickets
that Curry
now.
might be the last player in a minute to stay on one team for like their whole career.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we all know when Ant get his contract done, he's not gonna be in Minnesota no more.
Oh, he is so fine.
Ah.
Ugh.
Luka,
That was the whole deal with
Probably
Dame
Dallas.
at first. It was like, that's cool, Dame, that you're staying, but obviously you're not getting no help, so it's time to
and
dip.
now you're on the Bucks, miserable.
I mean,
Miserable.
it was worth the
Miserable.
shot because they weren't doing nothing.
He's so bored. He trying to date Glorilla, man.
yeah. Wait,
Like,
time out. Wasn't he still dating this girl at the time?
Yeah.
I hope that he did get a little coochie off of Glorilla. even though I liked it. But I hope he did because he was looking miserable.
He was looking terrible. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Ant is not staying in Minnesota. I can see Ant in Miami, New York, Vegas, LA. I don't know. I think Luka will leave.
Interesting. Wait.
I think if Jokic really pursued Luka, I think they would join up.
Hey, I think so too.
Terrorize the league for a long time.
How much longer does Kyrie got? Kyrie getting up there a little bit too.
Yeah, he is.
But I wouldn't say he's like Curry game where he could spot up like all crazy from.
I saw on the internet they tried to argue it. They're like Kyrie's better than Steph. It's close, but I'll go like Curry, bro.
As an all-around player, though, yeah, Kyrie is better.
Oh. I mean, Steph is the best shooter ever.
But
Steph is the best shooter ever.
Kyrie is like the total fucking
but Kyrie got
offensive
bags.
Package. Like
Kyrie has bags. Steph, I think as far as impact,
it's basketball though. The objective is to put the ball through the hoop. Steph is the best to do that ever.
Steph has more impact, but I think like as an overall player, I think Kyrie is a little better.
This is colorism. This is
damn. She said colorism.
Nah, because if it was, she would definitely.
I'm light skinned.
How do you think Steph's game is not complete?
I didn't say it wasn't complete. Now you're just making stuff up, adding on stuff.
But Kyrie's the better all-around player. No.
I think that Kyrie is a better all-around player.
I don't know why I can't think right now.
A little bit.
I want to say Kyrie, but I really feel like Curry is better than Kyrie.
I think it's very close.
I think it is close. I don't think it's like super duper crazy.
I'm not saying Kyrie is terrible. I'm not. I'm just
Kyrie
saying.
is that dude.
And I'm not saying Steph. I just said Steph was my goat.
Hold on.
Yeah, that is true.
But I think overall, I think Kyrie just has more bags than Steph. That's it.
Yeah, I just think the best bag to have is put it through the
shooting.
Yeah, put it in the basket bag.
But I seen Kyrie I don't know, man. It's close. I seen Kyrie really cook some shit.
You meant Kyrie? Hold on, let me.
Chris is agreeing with me.
So let me. I'll share real quick. Hold up.
You know what hurts the argument though? Kyrie on the Nets. That hurts. Kyrie on Boston. That hurt. It does.
Kyrie in Egypt.
Oh shit. It does hurt. I ain't gonna lie. But if we're talking about peak levels, it's close.
It's very close.
Yeah. I mean, close. They're elite point guards. Yeah.
It's very, very close.
Because I could say Curry's better than Kyrie right now. Yeah, for sure. He got it.
Yeah, for sure.
But
and Curry
peak? Oh no, man! I saw Kyrie in the finals score 50 with
Braun. Basketball reference.
I seen Kyrie hit the shot over Curry to win the finals. So I don't know. Maybe I'm caught in the moment.
I really think that Kyrie has more bags, but Steph is my favorite. Forever, it'll be Steph.
Here's a question for you.
It'll always be Steph.
Curry shoots better than Kyrie. That's universal. We all agree with that. I think Curry's the greatest shooter probably ever.
I agree.
Everything else, handles, that's Kyrie.
Is that not what I said?
Playmaking?
Okay, so overall wise,
that part is tough.
Points, career for average is 23.6. For Curry, 24.8. Or sorry, Kyrie, 24.8 for Curry. What is this? Rebounds, we don't really care about. Assists 5 for Irvin, Kyrie, and then 6.4.
You know what? Pull this up. This will be the best stat. Games played.
Right here. 956 and 729.
729 is Kyrie?
Yep, 729. Sorry, it's small. Oh shoot, I'm not. You guys can't see my whole screen.
I might got to switch to Curry, man.
Hold on, I'm
The
sorry.
best skill is availability.
My bad for not sharing correctly. Oh,
Availability is a skill.
That's the best skill to have.
That is the best skill to have.
here we go. Sorry. So right here, games total 729 career for Kyrie, 956 for Curry.
I'm glazing Curry. Pause. I just saw Curry in the Olympics. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think it comes down to like, I mean,
It's really based on what you prefer as a fan.
And
right,
that's
so
very close still to me.
scroll down. You say, so which part, Chris?
I'm
Oh,
switching.
projection wise.
You switched me over to the light side. That's damn near a 200 game gap. Like I can't even argue that point.
Yeah. Scroll
That's
down
like
more.
That's 2 seasons
with higher averages too.
You want shooting, Chris? What am I? What?
And playoff runs. That's another factor.
Playoff series is pretty crazy. I bet you. Hold on.
Because I would take playoff Curry over playoff Kyrie. Then that is the one that's like not a close argument for me.
Kyrie needs other stars around him.
You said who does, Dwayne?
Kyrie.
He had a chance to do it on his own. He had a young Tatum, young Brown, and he didn't get it done.
Oh, look at all this. Okay. Awards, 2 awards versus 10. This is Irving on the left. This is Curry on the right.
Steph got 2 MVPs. Kyrie has none.
8, 10, 20. Monthly awards, all league. Defense, 3-point shootout winner. Yeah. Points per game.
If we're talking accolades, Curry got that by a landslide.
But are we talking? Is that what we're talking about? Or
no, I'm just talking about what Will got on the screen right now.
Because everybody can make arguments for who their favorite is. Because I would put, since we talk about Mount Rushmore, if I go back to that, I don't know how I was forgetting like my childhood goal. I would put AI in there.
Yeah, but that's that. Okay, if we were doing that though, that's almost like a bridge in my head, at least. Because when Dwayne was naming them, he's correct. But if we're picking like favorites and eras, like does AI fit in that same era? He was kind of with Kobe.
For Rushmore, I'm gonna stick with the Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Steph Rushmore. But I'm giving AI the Abraham Lincoln chair.
Yeah,
he's over there.
In Washington.
Take Jordan out of it. I'm
telling y'all, we could take Jordan off of Mount Rushmore. It would not be a crime.
Yeah, I think I have
to. We don't got Will. We don't got Bill Russell. We don't got Larry Bird.
That's what I'm saying. That's pass. You kind of have to. That's the LL.
Jordan
that's the
is damn near pass.
The cutoff? What's the cutoff for the pass?
Well, I don't know.
People got to stop wearing Jordans to take them off.
I mean, you seen the sales this year?
They're about to fix that next year. I don't know if you see the lineup.
Listen, they can't cheat us and fucking drop all the heat that was exclusive.
They're dropping everything next year.
Yeah, the undefeated 5s. I know, but no. That lets you know that you're struggling.
Jordans this year didn't even wear them, and I really wanted them.
They're gonna print dollar bills next year. Everybody's selling out.
Need more love. They saved the NBA.
They did.
Okay. They did.
They saved it. Dr. J had a hand in it too.
The Iceman. I mean, you could go. There's just I don't know. But yes, I would. AI would be.
It's
personally
subjective.
Exactly.
Listen, y'all. I'm here to subjectively tell y'all, take Jordan off of your Mount Rushmore.
I agree with that. Okay. I agree with that.
We're in 2024 now. We got to make room for new GOATs.
But I do think it's subjective, and I do think that, like, when it comes down to certain things, numbers matter, but also, I think, like, a part of liking sports is talking shit. So,
yeah.
At a certain point, numbers don't matter no more. It's who could be the loudest, for real.
Well, if I'm taking Jordan off, I'm putting Shaq on there.
I was just thinking that. I
That's
was like,
worse.
I wouldn't
That's
disagree
worse
with
because
that
Shaq is
either.
a 101. There's
Shaq
never
has
gonna
done
be another Shaq.
everything.
That's insane.
but if like there's so many people we're leaving off is crazy, and it's not even so. It's like influence, it's stats. You could think of it 1,000 different ways. Because if you throw Shaq in there, dominance, you always forget Mr. Fundamental. Nobody likes watching Tim Duncan play, but the nigga was a monster, bro. Regardless if he was scoring
I
or
like
not.
watching Tim Duncan play. I just don't like his ears.
Oh, I ain't watching no fucking Tim Duncan.
But you can't argue with all his accolades. So it kind of depends on what we're looking for. Influence, stats.
I think we're at the point where we need to have different Mount Rushmores for different styles.
Exactly.
Because influence, AI is right there.
Oh, for sure.
There's other
AI and
monuments,
Curry.
guys.
Yeah, true. But Rushmore is like the one that we look to, right?
Yeah.
But when I see the Reebok questions, I want them sitting on the chair like where Lincoln is at.
In
I
AI,
want to see the kicks.
And I want his mom braiding his hair in the statue.
Exactly.
Yep,
Practice.
right behind.
The statue gonna say practice. Talk about practice.
I think to put a bow on that. Shout out Curry, you got your deal. I hope you stay a Warrior for the rest of your career.
Me too.
I hope you never get hurt. What else can I say?
Blessings
I hope you
to
have
your
more
new
babies.
baby. He just had a baby.
Yeah, have another one.
Invest that $60 million for your announcing career after the NBA.
Oh yeah.
Oh, him and his wife just donated. They said they was donating $25 million.
How can we get a piece of that?
Right.
Donated to who?
To the 1%. Kids of Oakland.
Wow, that's nice of them.
For their literacy.
Damn.
They do need to read. Reading is fundamental.
I think that's